stand up. Falcons in the building. Let's go. Born and raised. Never fade. Born in the belly where the Mississippi split. SEL raised me rough, never taught me how to quit. Concrete cradle, gravel in my DNA. Falcons on my chest, predator mentality we display. Dive on the opposition, talents teared through the fists. Wings spread wide over the field, no pretense. Gateway to greatness, we ascended to the peak. Enemies get devoured when the Falcons speak. That's the sound of supremacy, bliss through the
Welcome to the show. I am your host, Spurge. This is episode 3 of the Fighting Falcons talk show, and today is all about defense. The defense of this team with two men, with Davon Jenkins, who what people don't realize is this man had 15 interceptions in one season. Most NFL players don't even have that many interceptions in a season. And he is being joined by his partner in crime of the no-fly zone, is like what Austin, the owner, likes to call it, Rico Singleton Jr., who just did one game, had 5 interceptions. Unbelievable. Rico still don't have the camera figured out, so I'm going to bring in Mr. Jenkins. Oh, wait, he think he did. There he is. I'm going to bring them both in. Gentlemen, how are you guys tonight on this very, very cold, snowy day in St. Louis?
I'm good. Watching the football game.
Me too. I'm good.
And first of all, I'm in South County. I have like right under 11 inches of snow. Where are you guys sitting at with this snow?
North City,
about the
same.
And you guys haven't been flying today then with all the snow, right? We've just been chilling at home watching football?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me tonight on the Fighting Falcons show, the show about the St. Louis Falcons right here in St. Louis. First and foremost, I got to ask you guys, the new season is coming up, right? We've had the practices and all that. We got a special guest over there at Mr. Jenkins' house. Let the little guest come in. Introduce the guest.
He's my kid, my son.
Show him is that why you play football right there? Because of your son.
This is my oldest. This is my junior. I call him Baby. This is my middle son, Dallas.
There you go. All right. Guys, training camps are over. Now we're getting ready to go into actual practices. Let me ask you, last week's practice was a mother. Coach ran you guys through the ringer. What did you guys think of the last practice? And we'll go with Rico first. Oh, we just lost him. All right. Jenkins, we'll go with you first. What did you think of Coach running us through practice running you guys through practice the way he did?
I'm used to it for real. I know how Coach Mike is, man. He do it like that all the time. Like I ain't gonna say he a hard coach to play for, but he expect the best out of you, and he gonna work you for sure. So I already know with him, I know we gonna get work for sure. Some days might be easier than others, but yeah, he put us through a test for sure.
Let's bring Rico. All right, Rico, what did you think of practice?
Well, I expected a little bit of that because, like he said, Coach Mike, he gonna work you. He wants to work the show. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna push us there. He gonna get us ready for the season. So I expected it to be a hard practice and things like that.
All right, now I want to ask you guys this because this is a show where it gets to know who you guys are. And Rico, I'll start with you, right? Tell everybody a little bit of who you are, where you played at, and how you got to the St. Louis Falcons.
Yeah, I'm Rico Singleton Jr. I played for Live for Life High School, and I ended up going to college at Missouri Southern and started my freshman year. Ended up getting in the transfer portal, got stuck, came back, and still wanted to play football and seeing the St. Louis Falcons, and that was something I wanted to do. So, and I still wanted to play football, so that's something I proceed doing.
All right. Now, Mr. Jenkins, how
Yeah,
tell
man.
people about you, where you played at, how you became to get to the St. Louis Falcons.
In high school, with my senior year, I played for Riverview Garden Senior High. I was first team all conference. Went to Missouri Valley College for like a year or two. Then came home. I went into football because I ain't know nothing about semi-pro or none of that. I just thought football was over after college. That's just what I thought. Until I got wind of semi-pro and all that. So I'm like, I'm gonna get back into it. Played 3 years ago. I played for the River City Sharks. They not a team no more. Then I played for another team last year. Well, the year before last, the Cyclones. Then I played with the Falcons last year, and yeah. So I've been in 11-man semi-pro for 3 years. Every year I got more than 10 picks. But last year with the Falcons, that's when I had my most success. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, last year, just alone, last year you had 15 interceptions. You made the CMFL All Star. You made the first team, and then you made the first All American team for the SPGD. What does that mean? Don't worry, Rico, because I got your stuff up because you got a pretty impressive accolades too. But since Mr. Jenkins, he was wanting to gloat on himself a little bit, we're gonna get him on that. What does it mean to you to become an all-star, an all-American, first team in your first year with the Falcons?
I mean, it's what I expect out of myself for real, and everybody who know me, they expect it from me too. Like every game out, they looking for a pick out of me. I'm looking for more than one pick out of myself. So I mean, it's what I expect.
Now, Rico, you hold the record for interceptions for 5 of them in one game. You're an all-star also. How do you first of all, how do you get 5 interceptions in a game? First of all,
I've been a ball hawk all my life. I've been taking the ball. I've been doing it for a pretty long time.
you're very quiet. You're very quiet.
I said
There
this.
you go.
I said that's something I expected. Like I've been a ball hawk all the years I played football. I've been a ball hawk. It's something I've been doing. So I really wasn't surprised. I just was happy that the league got to see my talent and feel me the pain that I come from. That's all.
Now, guys, I have to ask you this because there are so many different semi-pro teams out there, right? That are across the entire US. And to be recognized as an all-American and an all-star, what does that mean to you? Because like I said, there's so many teams out there. It's hard to be recognized, but for you guys, what does it mean to be recognized? Rico, I'll go with you first.
I mean, it means a lot to me showing off my talents, something I've been doing for a long time. I mean, it means a lot to me. Everybody can see what I can do on the field.
All right, Jenkins, for you, what does it mean?
Yeah, me, I'm the same. It mean a lot. Like everybody want to be, recognized, on the field or whatever they doing. So for me to get recognized, All American, All Star, it mean a lot. And I gotta thank, the Falcons because like they put their players out there. They really care about their players and moving their players up or putting them in the spotlight. So, like I feel like I've been had the talent and I've been playing this way, but I feel like they pushing us over the top as far as like putting us in the spotlight and showcasing our talent. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, me and my partner Arlington, we paid attention to the Falcons for a few years now, right? And then we were supposed to work with you guys last year. Some things come up to where we couldn't. Now this year we are working with you. This is just one of the ways right here with the Fighting Falcon show that we have where we're showcasing the players. This is the Fighting Falcons. I am your host, Spurge. Right there, we have D. Jenkins and we have Rico Singleton Jr., both considered the no-fly zone for the Falcons. These two alone just dominate the backfield and shut it down to where you can't even get a ball across the middle of the field because these guys are going to get you and take it from you. All right, guys.
Shout
So
out, I want to say shout out to that D line too, though. We couldn't do it with them.
For sure.
what we got? Well, see, here's where you guys got to be a little modest. This ain't about the D line tonight. This is about
Yeah,
the D backs.
We won
You
though.
guys to
We moved
showcase
together though.
yourself.
We flocked together. You hear me?
yeah,
So
but
that's all that is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to teach you guys, man. This is about you guys, not the D line tonight. It's
about
about
that.
no, I get it. I get what you're saying. Guys, the one thing that I find most impressive. See, look right here. Chris says it right here. This is about y'all, man. This is about you guys tonight. So see, this is what Chris said. It's about you guys tonight. One thing I gotta say, what I'm impressed about with the Falcons is how they give back to the community. That they're the St. Louis home-based team and they give back to the community. D, I see that you've had your sons, pop in here and there and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I know that the Falcons did a trunk or treat for the children up there in Jennings last year. For you, what does it mean to be playing with an organization that gives back to the community and gives back to the younger kids in the St. Louis area? Like, what does that mean to you?
I mean, for me, I'm just glad to be a part of an organization like that. That really care not just about football, but about the community. Like when the tornado stuff happened, they was making efforts to get back to the community and all that. So it just I'm just glad to be a part of an organization like that because our organizations ain't like that. So yeah.
No, that's true. Rico, for you, same question. What does it mean to you to be part of something, a team that gives back to the community of St. Louis? Uncover your mic.
Repeat it again.
There you go. You're good.
Can you repeat it again?
I said, what does it mean to you to be with the St. Louis Falcons, where you're on a team that gives back to the community and helps the younger kids in the community to have something to look forward to?
Yeah, I'm just proud to be a part of the program. They don't care just about football. They care about what's going on outside too, and that's real love. I look at it as real love because some people don't do that. Some programs don't do that. Some people can't afford that. You feel me? So by them doing things like that, it really shows the love, man. It ain't just about football. Feel me? It's real love.
Yeah. Now, guys, I mean, I'll tell you this. Since we've started this show, which is now we are the third episode, we're 3 episodes in, right? I've actually had a few like local young teams, like minor, little kid league teams reach out to like want to come to practices and watch you guys play. So, like, what does that mean to you guys? Because I know there is the Junior Falcons, which I know you guys help out with that, right? I know all the Falcon, the adult Falcon team helps out with that. But what does it mean now to know that there are other teams that are out there watching this show, seeing what we're posting on social media, and they're like, hey, we want to come meet these guys and come watch a practice? Like, who wants to? Rico, you go first. Like, what does that mean that these other teams, young youth teams, are reaching out and wanting to do that?
I think it means a lot. I think by them coming to see us, I think we just need to show by example, lead by example, show the right thing to do, and how hard it is to practice to be great. You have to practice to be great to get what you want out this. So by them coming in to watch us and see us, I think we just need to lead by example and show what it really about.
Right, D. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing. You know, with me having kids myself, they get to they get to see me like my kids. They want to come to every practice. I take them to most of them. You know, like they was at the last practice, so it's good to that we can be an influence, a good influence to the kids. You know, to the youth.
Yeah, I know when I was there were two kids that came running. They were like, "What are you doing?" And I was laying on the ground. I was laying on the ground taking pictures. And
Yeah,
there were two little kids. It was a little boy and a little girl. They're like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Oh, I'm taking pictures." And they're like, "Can we take pictures?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I was holding my camera for them, and I was showing them how to push the button, and they were just so excited that they were getting to take pictures at practice. Now,
yeah.
I mean, I think did I save some of them? Because I don't think actually. Hold on, let me see if I have it. I think I do. One of the pictures actually turned out really well from the little kid. And they were the cutest little thing they were the cutest little things in the world. Yeah, like here's one of them right here. I'll show you. Here's one of the pictures. Look, we have a future photographer who's going to take my spot. Where'd it go? Hold on. I got to pull it up. There it is right there. Like, tell me this ain't a good little picture from a little. I think the kid couldn't have been no more than like five or six. Look at that picture.
Ah, okay.
Not too bad for a little kid, right?
Yeah,
Huh? And and that's what I find so interesting is that you guys are still wanting to live that dream, right? You're still wanting to do it and to play at a high level. Um, with that being said, you know, you both D. You said you played for some other teams, right?
yeah.
Rico, this is what your second year with the Falcons?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
sir.
Why? Why was it? Why was it? And D, I'll go to you first because you played for a team last year. But why was it that you chose the Falcons? You went from your one team, you came to the Falcons. What was so special about this team that made you come to the Falcons?
Well, me to be honest, when I first got into the semi-pro, you know, world of football, I was really supposed to play for the Falcons. Like I knew multiple players who played for them. The first year that they started up, I knew the head coach at the time. Uh, yeah, it was just like it was supposed to happen like that, and I was supposed to come out. I forgot exactly what happened, but I ended up going to another person that I know ended up telling me about another team. I ended up going to that OTA and just staying with them. But I was really supposed to have been played for the Falcons and just, you know, everything happened for a reason. So I guess, you know, it happened at the right time.
Right now, Rico, you started with the Falcons.
Yes, sir.
How did you find the Falcons to start playing for them?
Well, they had a player that I played high school with named Tone, the one that comment Chris. He the one brought me over to the Falcons after college.
And that's how you got there. Now, explain to people exactly what semi-pro is for players because you guys aren't getting paid. You're doing this for the love of the game. So explain as a player who went to college, got stuck in the transfer portal, went to college, didn't have it work out the way you want it to. Explain to people why it is like exactly what semi-pro football is. We'll go with D first.
Uh, for me, I mean, for most people, it's probably just, you know, to get back in the game, play the game you love and you've been playing all your life since you was a kid, most people, you know, but for other people, like, you know, younger people and all that, you know, it's a chance that you can probably move up and, you know, continue living your dream. So yeah, that's what it is. And but it's a lot of people, a lot of young people like especially like our team, we got a young team. Like I feel like a lot of them dudes shouldn't even be in semi-pro. Like, I know a lot of us got the talent to be, in back in college, XFL, whatever. So, it's a chance to keep living out your dream. And, for others, for most people, it's just, keep playing the game you love.
Rico, for you, what is it? What does it mean for you? Explain to people what it means to you.
I ain't gonna fake it. At first, I ain't know what it meant because I was new to it. I'm still new to it a little bit, but now I got a little. Semi-pro is like some like how can I say it? I don't want to say something you do like after college. Like I don't want to say that because we got people out of high school, all type of. But I think I think semi-pro is. I don't even know how to explain it for. I don't know.
Here's
Semi-pro is like some you. I don't even.
here's how I see it. You tell me.
I don't know. I'm still new to it.
All right. Well,
Me
here's
too,
how
for
I
real.
see it. You guys tell me if I'm wrong, right? Because we have the NFL. We have the NFL. It's the cream of the crop, right? Only 1% of all top college players get to that level.
Yeah.
And then of all of those the college kids, there's that 1% that make it. And then there's that rest that fall into these other leagues, right? And it's like Rico, like you said, I got stuck in the transfer portal. D, you said, college, it didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. So for me, semi-pro is that level to where you're like, okay, I'm right there. Now I just got to bust my ass to get to that next level. Even if it
Yeah.
is Arena League or if it is the UFL or the CFL or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Is that how you guys, is that a
Yeah.
fair
Yeah.
assumption?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good assumption
For the
right there.
most part, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there are guys on the team that have played in the arena ball
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
for
have
sure.
had
Arena,
looks,
for sure, yeah.
right, that have had looks by the UFL and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for you guys being on this team, again, you're not getting paid. You have the regular 9 to 5s or whatever it is, right? But yet, you guys are there still putting in the work. If you could say something to a younger kid watching us now, okay, what would you have done different to progress your career to take a different path? Let's see. We'll go with D first.
Me straight. See, fresh out of high school. See, out of high school, I ain't really know nothing about like college, D1, D2, NAIA, all that. So I just went with the who gave me who the scholarships. Like I ain't know like me out of high school. To be honest, I would have went the JUCO route because I know I had the talent to be D1. But in my early years of high school, I was kind of knucklehead, getting into stuff. So my I didn't really play until my junior and senior year. My senior year, that's when I really took off, started getting looks and stuff. So I didn't have the offers that I wanted. So if I would have known what I know now, I would probably went the JUCO route. Played there for like a year or two, and I know I know I had the talent, still got it. I would have went D1 and then went from there. But I took another route, and But
That's all right.
to answer your question though, further, my advice to young kids would be, when you in high school, middle school, and stuff, growing up, you think you got time, you think you got time to play around and just do what you want to do instead of just grinding and grinding for your goal. I say just don't take time for granted. Like when you in high school, football, what you want to do, basketball, whatever, just do what you got to do. Anything you think ain't gonna be here when you done, I promise it's still gonna be, everything's still gonna be here. So but your dream or what you trying to accomplish ain't. So just, focus, tunnel vision and do what you got to do. That's my advice for real.
See, there you go. Rico is making me. D, is it me or is Rico making us motion sickness by walking around the way he's walking? Is that how he is on the
sound
field?
like you in the gym. Where you at, Rico?
Is that how he is on the field?
I'm leaving the gym, man.
Yeah, that's why I said sound like you in the gym. What you was hooping?
Working out.
I was getting. All right, let's let him get in his car. Well, I'm going to do this. Let's let him get in his car, warm it up, and all that. D, I find that some really good advice, right? Because when I went to the gridiron, okay, here he goes. I think he's in his. Is he in his car yet?
Yeah.
You in your car yet? There we go. All right, Rico. Same question to you. You could say something to a young kid right now, right?
What's up?
Which we see. It looks like we have some young kids in the car with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to a younger athlete right now on how they could live their dream of football?
So that means if you had to mute, you done told her some line ass shit. If you had to mute her, nigga.
Hello. You good? The advice I give the youngers is to be more patient. Use your time wisely. Don't play around with the time that you got. And when you get into college, just be more patient. You might just stick around a little bit. You might still do something with the school instead of being like me, being impatient and getting stuck.
See, here's the thing, because I didn't play football. I played baseball. And I've done this since 2009, and I've been at first I wasn't very patient with it, and I've learned how to become more patient doing it. So that's what I'm hearing from you guys. It's about the patience.
Yeah, patience for sure.
So now how do you translate that onto the football field? Because you're sitting there waiting for the ball to get hiked. So how do you translate that patience onto the football field to defend a defender?
Well, me, you want me to go first?
We'll go Rico first.
You say how
do you use your patience now on the football field to defend a defender?
Well, how I use my patience? Well, I just do every step right and be patient on every move and step I take. Watch the double moves and all that.
All right, there you go. I like that. All right, D, on you. How do you use your patience now that you've learned in implementing into your game?
Yeah, well, I'm a corner, so I gotta be patient regardless. Like that's the key to my game is patience. Like read the quarterback, read the receiver. So I don't know. Patience is everything. Patience is key. If you at our games or practices, you're gonna have our defensive coordinator all the time. Jenkins, be patient. Be patient. It's gonna come to you, So I'm a corner, so I know patience. You gotta be patient for sure.
So the one thing I noticed at practice is last week you guys had to use a smaller field. It was more arena size type of field, right?
Yeah.
How did you take that and translate it into all right, now it's a smaller field. What was the difference between playing on the bigger field and the smaller field for practice? What was your mindset there on how to do that? Go. I guess you're going first, D.
I mean, it ain't really a difference to me. We ain't really do no, like full team, back and forth offense, defense for real. So, I mean, it ain't really a difference. It's same to me.
Rico, for you, how was it?
Really the same. It really ain't no difference. Just like Jenkins said.
See, this is what I
think it's still the same. Same execution and all that.
So see, here's what I find so fascinating is that it didn't bother any of you guys. You guys you went with it and you did it. So I'm going to ask you guys this then. See, me, I'd have been irritated and like, oh God, now I got to figure out how to do this and do that, right? What is one adversity that's happened in your life that has turned you into the player that you are today? I think Rico froze. So D, what is one thing? We'll do this. We'll wait. I'll watch backstage to see if he comes back up. But D, what was one adversity? There he is. All right, you froze for a minute, Rico.
It was my connection.
No, it's all good. All right, Rico, I'll start with you. What was one adversity that you had in your life that turned you into the player that you are today?
Fighting. Never give up. No matter what it is, never give up. Never stop doing. Never stop doing what you like to do. Always go 100%. Whatever you do.
All right. D, for you.
Say the question again.
What is one adversity that you had in your life that made you into the player that you are today?
From what we talked about earlier, like coming out of high school, going to college and stuff. Really, my high school year, like my teenage years, like I grew up fast, so I've been through a lot at a young age. So like I said, I ain't really, I wanted to, but I ain't really play my sophomore, junior year really. So my senior year, I made it a point to get back on track, and football was my main focus, my main goal. So I was coming from nothing. Like nobody knew me for real, no scouts, no nothing. And I, end up doing my thing my senior year, getting looks, scholarships and all that. So yeah, for sure, my younger years, my teenage years.
All right, there you go. Okay, we got semi-pro game day. Says the coldest in the league. Well, it's pretty cold here in Missouri right now, so I mean, I guess you guys fit that mold for being the corners, the coldest backfield defensive backs in all of football, and for semi-pro. To know that, so here's the question for you guys: to know that when you go and play, all right, we lost Rico again because of his connection. All right, D, I'm going to ask you to know that there's these other teams that are out there, they're game planning for you, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean when you have, like, see, here's one I got. Look, I don't know. I think you might have known this because you looked at me one time and I was just like, do your thing, dude. Do your thing. I mean, I was literally like right up on you.
Yeah.
Right. And you did.
Caught
It's
me
like
off
you
guard
didn't.
for real.
Huh?
Say it caught me off guard for real. I ain't know that was you though. I saw you taking pictures, but I ain't know really who you was. We ain't had that last year, so.
Right, yeah. But I mean, you just like you just blocked it out. I told you, just do your thing, dude. And you blocked it out, and that's the picture that I got there of you. But how do you feel? How do you see? Look, you're getting credit from your kid. But all right, Rico's back. I'll bring him in. All right, you got a good connection again?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to ask you both. How does it feel to know that there are other teams out there in this league that are game planning for you two?
Well, it's good. Well, I'm going to sound a little cocky. I'm going to be a little cocky on this one. I don't think too many teams can do game planning on us. Me and bro. I don't think that's the case. They can't.
But what does it mean to know to you as a player that you have teams out there game planning? All right, I think we lost this connection again. He froze again. All right. Yeah. So D, you, what does it mean to you as a player to know that you have teams out there that are strictly game planning their offense around the way that you play behind the ball?
Yeah, I know it's gonna be people out there. We ain't game plan for him. We ain't got it, but I know they do. But I mean, I mean, I don't really take it no type of way. I like the respect, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like Rico was trying to say, like, I don't feel like they can really game plan for us. Like, we ball hawks. Like when we had our full starting secondary, like our full defense period, like it's lights out for real. Like we ain't even have our like full secondary the whole season. Like some games Rico missed, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think they can game plan for us for real.
Well, yeah, because
If they
Rico,
did, I wouldn't have had 15 interceptions.
that's true. Well, because Rico, a lot of people don't realize is that Rico had the 5 interceptions in one game,
Yeah,
but he also missed.
Half.
Right, he also missed 4 games due to injury.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So he wasn't there all year with you.
Right.
So we're playing here. It's the new season and something new. We're doing something new this year with the Falcons, right? And I don't know. Do you know about this?
About what?
Do you know about the new thing that we're doing this year?
No, I don't think I do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show you real quick.
Yeah.
We're doing meet and greets this year.
Okay.
For fans.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
So now, for you, as being a St. Louis guy, being here from St. Louis, I'm assuming you were born and raised, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
From basically really the only born and raised team, homegrown team in St. Louis besides the St. Louis Slam. I mean, there's another team, but are they really a St. Louis team?
I don't know.
but for you to go out and actually where we're going to do these meet and greets where you're going to get to meet fans, you're going to do photos, talk to people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Is that the Falcons are giving you guys this kind of an opportunity to do that? What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's like I was saying earlier, like the Falcons, man, they Lucky, Austin, even the head coach Mike, all them, like, man, they want to put their players in the spotlight for real. Like, a lot of people said, and they just want your services and not really, try to put you in the spotlight or like, hey, I got this player, he, this, but they really put their players in the spotlight. They don't show no favoritism or none of that, like, so it go along with that. Like, they try to do everything to put their players in the spotlight, and it's up to you to take what they trying to give or not.
Right. Yeah, like the very first meet and greet is next, was the 31st? Is that next Saturday? Is that next Saturday? Really? Hold on. Is it really?
Awesome.
Yeah. Next Saturday. So, oh, God, that's coming up fast. Next Saturday at the Hot Shots on South Lindbergh from 5 to 7. And you can come out and meet all of the Falcon players and all of that good stuff. All right, now, I know the football game's on. I probably know you want to watch it.
Yeah, I got it on right here.
Who's winning? Who's winning right now?
Let me see the score. The Seahawks 24-20.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, see, I'm old and I'm getting fat and I'm getting hungry. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
You're still a bit. Okay, how old are you? Because you to me, you still look like a baby.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, man. I look younger than my real age. I just turned 29 though. I'm 29.
You're 29?
Yeah, I still get carded at the store and all that. I be mad, like, man, you really carded me? I got 3 kids.
Here, you really want to hear something weird? I am old enough to be your dad.
Yeah, I'm here. My daddy, he ain't that old.
I'm 49. I'll be 50 this year. My oldest son is the same age as you are. My oldest son is.
Yeah, see, my pop's younger than that, so yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about your pops, because somebody on here earlier, I think the very first comment we had right here, popped it on.
Who was that? That's probably my mama. She be on
It said
everything.
Nikki Sun Universe 2487.
Yeah, everybody in St. Louis knows Miss Nikki. Everybody know my mama. She be on everything. She keep up with her sons.
All right,
For
so let
sure.
me ask you this: your parents, right?
Yeah.
They sit here and you know, like you said, you're a little you were a little troublemaker when you were younger. I mean, hell,
Yeah.
all
Right.
boys are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you tell your boys, hey, listen, don't try anything stupid because dad already done it?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I say, I feel like I've been everything that I went through for them, or not even that, but everything they ain't got to go through what I went through because I already went through it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
I know the exact, everything they need to do, and they a reflection of me. Like all of them love football just like me. That's all they want to do. So I mean, as long as they keep loving it and want to do it, I know exactly what they need to do and how they need to do it. So, yeah, I don't regret nothing. Like everything in life happened for a reason. But yeah, for
Exactly.
sure, yeah, with my kids, I feel like everything they ain't got to go through the stuff I did because I already went through it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get back to mom and dad. They're sitting there now. You said you wish you'd have done stuff differently
Yeah.
as you were a kid. Like all kids, we didn't listen to our parents. We
Uh-huh.
decided to do dumb stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you said it wasn't until you got to your senior year where you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
maybe mom and dad was right.
Right.
So you started to get back onto the track of where you wanted to be. And now you're at a point to where you are literally considered one of the best semi-pro players in the game today.
Yeah.
What do your parents think of that now? Have they talked to you about that? Like what are their thoughts
Yeah. I
on that
mean,
now?
yeah, they love that because they know what I'm capable of. Like they feel like I should be in the NFL. Like that's they feel like they tell me that all the time. Like when we watching the game, that should be you. Like, so I mean, yeah, they love that. That back in it and doing what showcasing my talent and all that, like because they seen it from when I was young. I started playing football when I was 4 for the Paysdale Woodpeck, so and I always been a star, so like they knew I had the capabilities. It's just like Rico said, when I got to a certain age, you think you got time, but really you don't. Like, like time fly. And then once time fly, you look up and you like, dang, where the time go? So that's all it was. You just think you got ample time, ample amount of time, but you really don't.
Right, yeah, exactly. Now, we got the upcoming season coming. Now, you have you heard about this stupid bet that me and Austin, the owner of the team, made?
Yeah, I think I saw it on one of the last shows.
Yeah, the tattoo, right?
The tattoo, yeah.
So you got to help me out here. Do we really want to try to get 1,000 people? Because I don't know if I want to really get another tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I mean, we can get 1,000 people to the game. That'd be love. Yeah, that'd be what's up.
Well, then I got to get the. Would you get a tattoo with us?
Nah, probably not. Hey,
You won't get a no-fly zone?
nah, I do something, but probably not a tattoo.
No, look, if we get 1,000 people in there, I'll get a tattoo. With the upcoming season coming, what are you most looking forward to? Oh, here we go. Here we go. D.
Rico
Jenkins,
back.
my little bro. I was his hype man every game.
Yeah, what is that? I can't really see the
That is
screen small.
Mariah Blanks 8257.
I don't know who that is. Probably my brother.
Mariah.
Nah, he probably on somebody else's account. It gotta be my brother though. Probably my brother or
You
somebody.
think he's on like his girlfriend's account
Yeah, he don't
or the
really do.
wife's?
He gotta be because he don't really do the Facebook and all that. So
Well,
yeah,
this
they
is from
probably just
YouTube.
watching.
This is
Yeah,
from you. He's on YouTube. Oh, here it is.
YouTube.
Austin says right here. We locked in 1,000 people to a game. We tatted up. We'll tat it up. I have a feeling these guys are going to help get 1,000 people at the game for us to get tatted up. All right, now with the season coming up, right? Which game are you looking most forward to?
Which game? Me personally, I gotta say probably the Panthers, just because they beat us twice, and I feel like both of those games we easily could have won, you know. So I say the Panthers, but I ain't looking ahead to nobody. I'm looking forward to the next game we play. Whoever we play next, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm just ready to play.
There you go. All right, D. Thank you for joining me tonight. I still have some things that I have to take care of before I go and do all of my stuff. Thank God I'm off work tomorrow. Are you off work tomorrow?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. All this snow, man.
Well, I still got to go shovel a driveway. I got a driveway I still have to go shovel. Tell people where they could find you at, like your social media stuff like that. Tell people where they could find you at, or do you have any of that stuff?
Yeah, I got a Facebook. I ain't too big on social media, but I'm on there here and there. And, my Facebook is OGLUHDEE. OG Lil D. I had that since I was, for a while. So that's my Facebook. And that's about it for real.
We're gonna start making you hiking videos, bro, so you can put them out there.
And keep track of the Falcons page. Like I said, they put their players in the spotlight. So I'm looking to get more than 15 picks this year. So you should see me on there a couple of times.
All right, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna see. The wife is gonna kill me. She just opened the door. I was about ready to say, if you got more than 15 picks this year, I was gonna do something, and she just instantly heard me, and she opened the door and just gave me the look. So I'm just gonna be quiet. We'll talk about it the next practice. If you get 15 picks, what I might try to do, No, because then you go and do it, and then I'll have to do it.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep moving up, man. I get more and more each year, so I ain't aiming down. I can only aim up. So yeah, more than 15, that's my goal.
Oh, great. I love it. I love it. All right, man. Thank you for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Thank you for taking time away with your kids to do this show. It means a lot. Best of luck to you in the upcoming season.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Somebody else right here says D Jenkins kills it every single game, every team. # unstoppable.
That's every game. Who is that?
That is Darian Miller.
It's like YouTube. That's probably that gotta be that's my brother.
Well, how does that make you feel to know that you have this many fans out there?
I mean, it's good. I just gotta keep working. I don't try to get too too high, too low. But I love it. That's what I do. That's what we all do it for. We all want to be recognized,
Well, look, and if you want, come out and meet him. January 31st, 5 to 7. Hot Shots on Lindbergh.
Yeah.
South Lindbergh, am I right?
Come to the game, see me in action, Catch us in action.
Games.
That's where the real work come in at.
All righty, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. And who are you rooting for tonight?
I say the Rams, but ever since they left St. Louis, I don't know. They put a bad taste in my mouth with them.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa. The owners, that's their team. So you're rooting for the Rams.
That's what I was gonna say. It ain't the team, it's the owner that own.
Oh, okay.
He the owner. He seemed like he don't mess with St. Louis, so I don't really mess with him. So
right,
as long as he the owner, he ain't going nowhere. So, but I say the Rams though, just because
There you go. Just because the owners are the Rams fans.
Yeah, just because they they got history with St. Louis.
All I know is there's going to be an NFC West team representing the NFC this year in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I know. And, man, best of luck to the Falcons this year. I have a feeling you guys are going to go to to the championship game and win it this year without a problem. I think there's something special about this team, and I think the way that you guys have practiced and played, I think it's going to be a good thing for you guys this year.
That's the goal for sure.
All right, man. Well, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it, and I will see you at the next practice.
Appreciate you.
No worries. I appreciate you. All right, man. I'll talk to you.
All right, talk to you.
All right, that was Davon Jenkins and Rico Singleton here on the Fighting Falcons talk show. We will have more athletes, more players on this team. It's just a thing that you're going to be able to see, to learn about these players, find out stuff. And remind you guys, remember, on this Saturday right here from 5 to 7, we are going to be at the Hot Shots on South Limburg this Saturday for doing a meet and greet where you get to take photos, meet the players, have some fun, get to find out about all of the stuff, season tickets, all of that good stuff. And hell, if you want to be a sponsor of the St. Louis Falcons, you can find out how to do all of that stuff. With that said, I am Spurge, and I will see you guys next Sunday on Fighting Falcons. Thank you for joining us tonight. I do appreciate